Hey guys, Kev here, and I have a new Kizer to show you. So this knife has just launched, I believe it launched yesterday on the 20th, and that is the Defensor. So this is a new knife for them, and it's in the Vanguard line. This one's M390, stonewashed and flat brushed, and DLC Ultra. X series, but it has a Vanguard box. Interesting. Okay. Interesting. So it does make it a little nicer. And let's see. Ooh, it's a double-edged dagger. There's a little DJ koala here. This is interesting. Oh, wait. Sorry, it is not double-edged. This one's not anyway. Just looks like it. DLC, let me wipe it down. A little bit of schmutz there on the DLC, but see if we can clean that up. Good looking knife. Definitely not like my, style, but I can appreciate these tactical knives. I'm starting to really dig them. What? No. There's no freaking way. Kizer sent the knife with something other than a Chinese tech lock? No way. Check this out, guys. We have an ulti-clip. A legit ulti-clip came with this. Can I open it? She tight. She tight, boys. All right. You have the ulti-clip. That's cool. So you can put this on your tactical rig, tactical belt, whatever. Does it need to go in a certain way? Let's see if it goes in the other way. I think I had it right. Maybe it doesn't matter. I think that's as far as it goes. You got a little hole there to let water leak out. Oh, there it goes. Okay. So you would put it on your battle belt, or you could, just carry it around, obviously, on your belt. You have a little glass breaker back here. Interesting. And then you would, I guess, get your finger in there and yank it out. I'm sure that sheath will break in. Has some kind of logo on it here. I can't make out. Does it say MR? Let me zoom in on this. See that? The MR? Or just an R? And then I think it says LJ. I'm not sure. We'll probably figure out who designed it. Oh yeah, I'm just gonna look at the box, dummy. Nope, just says LF, and it's a Chinese maker, it looks like, because it's got Chinese writing. Oh, I guess it could be some other Asian language. But I'm not familiar with the designer. So let's try that again. So it doesn't seem to want to go in that way. So serrations facing up. Let's try that. Nope. So it did want to go in this way. There it goes. So you want the serrations facing down. Let me try it again this way to see if it... No. Okay. So yep, serrations facing down is the way you want to do it. Very interesting. So do you put it on your right side and then... I guess if you're left-handed, it doesn't work the same way because you would put it over... You would need the... ulti-clip the mount over here, because this way I'm going to pull out and I'm going to have this, which is upside down, right? Which, you can do stuff like this, but I think it's meant to be used like this, right? And then you can do this kind of shit. And, spin it around and do tricks and stuff that I can't do because I'm not trying to cut myself. Let me see if I can get it on my belt or something. Try to look like a fool for you guys. Let me see if I can squeeze that into this video right quick. Give me 1 sec. Okay, so I'm gonna pretend this is my belt. I got it onto my 5th pocket. So you put it right there. I think you would slide your finger into it. So like this, slide your finger in and then kind of wrap around the sheath and then yank up. And now I have the weapon and I can, and then I can do this. And then once they bleed out, I put it down in here. Put it back in. Now, if if you're left-handed, this becomes more difficult. So now I got to figure out how to get it off of me because that ulti-clip is no joke. So, yeah, this is the downside to using your pocket, you dummy. Let me get it out of here. Come on, dude. Get out of my pants. I don't know what it's hooked on right now. It's like hooked on the underside of the seam. Jeez. Okay, that sucked. So if you're left-handed, you know, again, I'm going to pretend here, and I'll put it on my pants. I got like a double seam, so hopefully it doesn't tear it up too much. There we go. So let's pretend this is my belt, right? Obviously it's not, but if I had it right here, so I would slide my finger in the front, I think. Index finger in, and then kind of grip, yank out. And now I have it backwards. So I could do these types of moves. And again, I could whip it around like a ninja. Oh, yeah. What? And then once the pig is bled out, pig as in oink oink, not the police, because I support the police. Yeah, you put it back in. And then occasionally you got to do one of these moves and rabbit punch some glass. Whoosh, and watch the glass shatter because you got this sick little detent ball, right? AKA glass breaker. So that is a demonstration of the Defensor. Give me a second and I shall be right back. Okay, you guys are lucky. You didn't have to see me remove it that last time. So these are $1.99 on the Kizer website. I'll put a link down below. I'll pin it in the description as well if you want to check it out, and you can pick one up if you like. $1.99. M390 DLC finish, you know, ulti-clip, which I believe would be an American-made part here that is mounted on there. Those aren't particularly cheap, but I think the price point is okay because it's going to be for a particular set of people with a particular set of skills, if you know what I mean. The sheath is beating this thing up a little bit here. Now let's see, is this all coming off? Because this is DLC, so it should easily hold up to the sheath damage. Let's see. A little bit of alcohol here. Clean it up. Not that I would really need my defensive dagger type thing to be super beautiful looking, but I just want to make sure the coating's holding up. Looks like it's fine. So you do have some edge up here. Let's see how sharp that is. I have my Uline catalog here. Let's grab a page out for the old Defensor. See how she cuts. So we obviously have serrations back here. That's going to be for tearing it up, if you know what I mean. More for the defensive applications. I mean, this thing seems pretty sharp. If you get that edge in there, you can see it's cutting. You could easily do your EDC cutting with this. There's no edge up here, so you could actually climb up in a pinch grip. It's a little uncomfortable with the ring there, but you could get some utility cutting done, open your Amazon boxes and whatnot. This is the kind of thing I see on guys at the shooting range sometimes. They have it on their battle belt. And it'll be like somewhere around, let's say if your waist is a clock, 12 o'clock up here at your buckle, 6 o'clock above your butthole. Usually like 7 o'clock is where I see it. I guess maybe on a right-handed person, maybe it would be more like 5 o'clock. I'm not sure, but somewhere back there so they can reach behind, pull it out. So she said, and then get to work with it. Like if I put it there, I would get it backwards still. So as a lefty, I'm trying to think of a scenario where this would make sense, like where I would need to put it. I think I'd have to put it cross draw. No, well, would that work? If I had it like up around the 2 o'clock position, if I reached across, pulled it out, yeah. Now I'm good. So need to be in some kind of cross draw, or I guess, man, sometimes it's a pain to get in. Usually I see these with like a shortened sheath. So it'll be like, because there's a whole neck part here that doesn't have anything on it. It's not sharp or anything. So you don't even need the sheath through this whole area. Like you just need it down here where the blade is. So a lot of times they're shortened up. So you have a lot of that handle so that you can grip the handle when you're yanking it out, right? With this, you can't grip the handle. You have to yank it out and then grip. Does that make a difference? No idea. And I don't even know if I'm doing this right. This could be made for freaking throwing for all I know. I'm not an expert. And I'm not pretending to be either. But yeah, I guess I could technically put it, no, because it's clipped this way, right? So did I even have that right? When I was sliding in behind it and pulling it out, so it would have to kind of, if I went this way, it'd be, whatever. Who cares? It looks like it's for right-handed people, okay? So that's the Defensor, guys. What do you guys think of this? It's different, and I think that's cool. I like when Kizer does different stuff. I like when people do different things, you know what I mean? So seeing something other than a liner lock with a clutch lock on it, or sorry, a folder with a clutch lock on it is nice. You know, whether it's something I'm going to actually use, you know, is another story. But it is cool. So that's the Defensor. If you guys are interested, link down below, like I said. And if you have any questions, let me know. Thank you to Kizer. I'm going to pass this around, so maybe you'll see some guys do some cool tactical stuff. And I love you. I hope you have an absolutely fantastic day, and I will catch you later.